Hi, my name is Deborah Bums and welcome to my channel. So today we are trying something very new. Okay, you guys have been asking me for like a makeup tutorial, and I also got a couple of requests on some topics which I wanted to talk about. So we're doing a makeup therapy session today. Okay, so basically I just do my makeup and you guys just watch me do my makeup while I talk about a topic. So this topic was actually suggested by one of my subscribers, and it's basically how to become more confident as a woman, or how to deal with insecurities. And yeah, this is what we're going to be talking about today. So basically, first of all, can we just be honest? Okay, we don't feel our best 247. We are not always on the 100. Sometimes we are low, sometimes we are upbeat, and basically confidence is like a wave. So you're not alone if sometimes you feel like you're not sure if you can do this, you're not sure of your abilities, you're questioning your skills. You are not alone. It's quite normal, it's natural. But then you want to make sure that you don't dwell on that phase for a long time. That's where it starts becoming a concern. Most of our insecurities usually stem from, oh, what are people going to think about me? Fear of rejection, fear of not being liked by people, or sometimes we don't even really know where the cause or what's the root cause of our insecurities, right? So we just find ourselves being so insecure and not knowing how to be confident and not being the most confident versions of ourselves, right? Like, if you don't take out anything from this video, just know that it can be forced, right? Confidence can be learned, it can be forced. You can fake it till you make it with confidence. You can grow into a more confident woman. It's a journey which you need to just be intentional about. I basically wasn't as confident as I am right now. I'm not saying I'm the most confident person, right? I'm not saying I'm the most confident version of myself right now. There's still room to become more confident and become more confident in my goals, confident in my aspirations and things that I plan to do. But then it can be forced. You can basically just wing it till you become the confident bad bee that you want to be, because insecurities would basically hold you back from reaching your full potential. And one thing that I always tell myself is to do it afraid. No matter how scared I am. Let's say I'm about to post a new video, try something out. This is a new kind of content on my channel, and trust me, I am scared to my bone marrow if this video does well, or what happens if it doesn't do well. And I'm just doing it afraid. I don't want my fears to stop me, because most times we dwell on the negative side. Or what if it doesn't go well? What if it goes wrong? But then what if it actually goes right? And what if this video gets 1 million views? So yeah, I always like to focus on the positives. So now, what is the game plan for becoming a more confident woman? Maybe confident in your looks, confident in your skills, confident in your abilities. I would just say you need to be the one to set the standards for yourself. There's a lot of standards out there in terms of beauty standards or success standards, or if you don't have this amount of money, you haven't achieved, or let's say for the bare minimum. There's this thing with, if you can't afford, or if you don't have an iPhone, you have not made it in life. Like, there's this stigma that I don't even get up till today about Android versus iPhone. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you, set the standard, babe. You don't have to follow what everybody's saying. Set the standard for your life. What is it that you want? Who is the person you want to become? Who is the woman you want to become? Show up as that person and don't care what people are going to say. I'm going to get to the part where I talk about, you actually need to care what people say and who is saying it, but we'll get to that. So set the standards for yourself. If it's body goals you want to achieve, set the standards. If you're going to say, I want to become more healthy, I think my weight is becoming so unhealthy, and you want to get healthy, have the standard which you want for yourself in your head. Don't try to follow maybe one Instagram model, because some of all these things are not what they seem. So the standard needs to come from you. So if you're going to the gym, do it because you want to get healthy, not because you want to fit into a standard. Because beauty standards are always changing. Let's be honest. Today you can see that what is in vogue is curvy women, tomorrow you can see that, oh, what is in vogue is slim, slender women. And you can't just be changing your body because people are changing standards. You need to be the one to set the standard for your life, and not just based on body. In terms of your success, you get to determine what success is for you. The next tip that I have for you guys is that you need to first validate yourself. It's okay to be complimented by others, get compliments. Oh, you look stunning, you look beautiful, but you need to give those compliments to yourself first and not rely on compliments from others. Because trust me, if people do not compliment you, are you then going to say you can't feel your best because you didn't get compliments, right? So stop seeking permission on your beauty. Stop seeking permission on things you want to pursue, because if you fall into the wrong set of people, they would water down your ginger. I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. They would just make you lose all the confidence you have in yourself. Let's say you tell them you want to pursue this business idea. If you are rolling with small minds, they would water down that ginger you have, right? Let the opinion which you have of yourself stand higher than what others might say. So if you don't get compliments, you're good. You know that, oh, you're stunning, you're that girl. And stop seeking validation from others, okay? Different things which can actually trigger you to start feeling less confident. There are a lot of things. An example could be your environment, right? And let's say you're going to the gym and you're trying to lose some weight, or you're trying to gain some weight, and you go to the gym every day and they're just trying to mock you. You have like a group of friends always looking at you, making you feel uncomfortable, maybe even talking at your back, behind your back. Those kind of environments are toxic. If you can, please leave such environments. Those are like examples of triggers. It could also be people. I know that for one, I'm not sure his comment quite got to me, but there was this guy when I was struggling with acne. I still haven't gotten a perfect skin right now, but when I was struggling seriously with acne, you won't believe that this guy literally walked up to me and said, bacteria is growing on your face. He literally said, this looks like bacteria that is growing. He said it to my face, and I'm just like, God, sure, it's just acne I have. Because trust me, people are going to be mean to you. You just need to build yourself up to be able to not get to that point where it gets depressing. Because trust me, people are going to trigger you. You need to avoid these triggers, and in the case where you can't avoid them, start now to would I say build tolerance, because you can't be lashing out. There's some things don't just deserve. For me personally, I don't think that guy deserved any reaction from me. I just basically walked out on him, because you can't just say, I'm a very calm person, I hate drama, okay? So yeah, people could trigger you. If you find that someone is always trying to bring you down, talk down on your skills, talk down on you, please avoid such people. Cut off such relationships, because they're not good for you. Sometimes your thoughts could be limiting, and then you start feeling less of who you are. In such case, what I'm just going to say is, have a list of what you're good at, have a list of your achievements, have a list of things that you've accomplished for yourself that you are proud of, and then just say these things to yourself, hype yourself up. It brings me to my next point, actually. So you want to hype yourself up. Nobody is going to do this for you as much as you should do it for yourself. You also need to keep a balance between hyping yourself up and being realistic. So let's say you're trying to pursue a skill. Let's say you're trying to become a makeup artist. So you're going to hype your work up, that's for sure. But also keep a place for, oh, this is what I've done right now, but I think it can be better. My eyebrows don't look identical. My eyebrows don't look the same. One is up, one is down. Be very realistic when you are, hyping yourself up. Also get a list of things that you love about you. Say positive affirmations. Oh, I can. I'm worthy of the life that I want. I'm worthy of the life that I look forward to. I'm worthy of wealth. I'm worthy of riches. Say positive words to yourself. Your words are actually so powerful, you guys. This is something that I have been doing recently, and I'm seeing what I'm saying. I'm seeing it happen before my eyes. So your words could actually help to boost your self-confidence. And you also want to try practicing gratitude, because it helps you to just be content with your achievement. But then with being content, you also want to not feel like you have arrived. Okay, so that's why I say it's a journey. And when you're content with what you have, always strive to, push forward for greater things. You don't always want to stay stuck in one spot. Okay, so yeah, practice gratitude, avoid negative self-talk at all costs, because even if it's true, right, don't voice it out. Whatever you put into the universe is actually very important, because your words are powerful. So avoid negative self-talk. It is very detrimental to your progress. It's very detrimental to, like you just going forward with your level up journey, going forward with your self-confidence journey. So yeah, avoid negative self-talk. Stop saying, oh, I can't do this, I'm not even good enough for this, I don't have the right skills for this. Hype yourself up. One other thing that I want to say is people would always have an opinion. Okay, what I want you to do is filter out what you accept. This is bringing me back to what I said. So you don't want to care about what people think about you, because sometimes people are just projecting their insecurities on you. But then I always like to say, because that phrase is so relative, sometimes people can be trying to help you. Sometimes people can be giving you like constructive criticism, and you need to train yourself to be able to, take constructive criticism, analyze what they're saying. So is this something that you can control? Ask yourself these questions. Is this something that I can control? If I can do something about it, fine, I'll do something about it. If I can't, let it go. Literally. If it's something that you can change in a positive way, go ahead and do it. If it's something that you can let go, it doesn't require any energy from you, then let it go. But sometimes I just feel like that phrase, oh, don't care about what people think about you, it's just too broad to, because sometimes people actually are saying facts that you need to work on. You also need to ask yourself, who is saying this thing, right? Is it someone close to you? Is it someone who knows you? If they are repeating the same thing, then probably you need to start working on that thing. So I would just say filter out what you want to accept, because sometimes people are trying to help you. So I know we hear this a lot, where, stop comparing yourself to people. We all do this, yeah. That gets to a point where it becomes a concern, when it becomes envious and all of that. So what I would say is you need to start exuding good vibes. Force yourself to be happy, genuinely happy for others. Envy usually starts with comparison. So when you see that you're comparing yourself, that's where envy starts to thrive, and you just need to stop it as fast as possible. So instead of envying and comparing yourself, what I would say is you admire and aspire, because trust me, admire what you can see, because it doesn't always appear as it is. People come online and show the good parts, they don't show the parts where they're crying themselves to sleep, working their ass off. So admire what you can see, learn from it, get inspired by it, and don't compare yourself, because you can't see every aspect of their lives. You can't be saying, oh, I wish I had her life. You don't see the other things that they don't show you. Don't have this very belittling mindset of okay, so she bought a new car, she's not even that fine self. Like those tiny comments just show your insecurities. Okay, so be genuinely happy for people. Don't compare yourself, don't get envious. And yeah, so basically, like I said, confidence is a journey, and we're all on this journey. And even me, I haven't been the most confident on some days. But these are like tips that just helps with boosting your confidence, helping with insecurity. Sometimes don't give attention to things that people say to you. Sometimes analyze it and see if there's any truth in it that you can work on, in terms of maybe your behaviors, your habits, the way you talk to people, the way you relate to people. So yeah, it's an intentional journey. You need to be intentional about it. You need to want to get more comfortable and do these things. I hope that this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys want more of these type of videos. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.